In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about what are some good drawing supplies that you can use for our value and shading unit that we're going to be working on in our own homes, basically. So I'm aware that some of you might have some decent drawing supplies or may have purchased some decent drawing supplies to get ready for this, and some of you do not have great drawing supplies. So I just want to show you some of the better supplies versus the supplies that are not as good, but if that's all you have access to, then that's what you'll use. So I kind of put these pencils in a hierarchy of best to worst, best being what I highly recommend you to use if you have access to that, and what I do not recommend you use, but if that's all you have, that's what you'll use. So the very first one here is an ebony pencil. So if you have one of these, this is the best thing to use for the shaded drawing that we're going to be doing for our next assignment. If you have a 4B, 6B, or 8B pencil, looks like this, usually blue, this will work as well. I like the ebony better because it has a softer lead, and you don't have to worry about, okay, which one is it, 4B, 6B, whatever. So ebony is great. This is good too. If you have nothing but a number 2 pencil, you'll use your number 2 pencil. Okay, that's the next best thing. What I don't recommend is a mechanical pencil. But again, if that's all you have at home and you're not willing or you can't purchase other things or get some better supplies from a neighbor or a friend or off of Amazon or whatever, then you're just going to use this mechanical pencil. Not recommended, but it'll do the job. Okay, then, so that's for pencils. And then for erasers, any of these erasers will be fine. Best thing is a kneaded eraser. Okay, you can knead it around like this. I like using this as a tool for drawing because when you erase, it doesn't leave behind like those little specks of debris and stuff like this does. You can see that stuff that's left behind there. But both are good for drawing. This is just a regular rubber eraser. This is a kneaded eraser. I like to actually have both types of erasers when I draw because this is kind of like a more aggressive eraser if I need to really get in there and erase. And this does more subtle erasing, like if I just want to lightly erase, or I can even take the kneaded eraser and dab up a value that's too dark and it will lighten it without being too aggressive like this one. So I like to have both on hand. If you have both, use both. And then again, if all you have is a pink eraser, which I actually don't have an example of, or an eraser like this, then you'll use that. Then as far as paper goes, I would try to look around your house for some better quality drawing paper like this. You can hear and see that it's a little bit thicker than copy paper. It is white, and the paper in your sketchbooks, depending on what kind of a sketchbook you have, and if you even have your sketchbook with you, will probably be close to this type of paper. If you're interested in getting good drawing paper, I did make some recommendations up on Classroom in that list of supplies that I posted previously. Okay, so you can see the type of drawing paper, but this is a little bit thicker than copy paper. So here's the copy paper. Very flimsy. It's like this really neon bright white. It's yucky, but if that's all you have, if this is your situation, mechanical pencil and copy paper, that's how you're doing your shaded drawing, it's fine. It's better than nothing. I do not want drawings handed in on lined paper. So whatever you have to do to get a piece of blank white paper, even if it has to be copy paper, I prefer that over lined paper. And that's it.